Hello everybody, my name is Misha. In this video I will help you to set up Filebeat, Logstash, Elasticsearch and Kibana on your local machine. The full process should take up to several minutes. We will clone a GitHub repository with all the required code. We will then run it on your local machine with Docker Compose. I will explain you the repository structure and how to navigate inside it. And finally, we will run it with Docker Compose and see a working example of the stack. In this video, I work inside Ubuntu OS VM on my Mac, but you can follow along on Windows or Mac or Linux. The only prerequisites for this setup is Docker and Docker Compose. I will provide you a GitHub repository with a dockercompose.yaml. So first of all, please install Docker by going to this URL, docs.docker.com/install, where you can find all the guides for Linux, Mac, and Windows installation. Now, let's clone my repo by navigating to the working directory. For me, it's /home/Misha. We're doing git clone and the URL of the repo. Now you can see that we added Elastic Stack Lab directory is added. Let's see what inside it. Now you can see also the structure is shown in Sublime. Our entry point is dockercompose.yaml. Here we configure which containers we want to run on which ports, and also we mount Filebeat and Logstash configuration files inside our containers. Okay, here and here. Let's check out the first file is filebeat.yaml. Here you will set up the files that you want to ship to Logstash and some additional configuration like how to read those files, log rotation, etc. The next file is logstash.conf. Here you will configure how you parse the data received from Filebeat and where to send it. You will be able to play with the grok patterns, filters, and log mutations here. And finally, send parsed data to Elasticsearch at index. In our example, it's sample dash the date of today. The next file is logstash.yaml. This file is empty, but you can fill it with configurations related to Logstash engine, things like default Elasticsearch host, plugins, configuration, etc. Now, logs directory. Logs directory is copied to Filebeat container. We can see it here in this section. It copied at /var/log destination inside Filebeat container. In this example, I've added sample.log file. Let's open it. That we ship with Filebeat and parse with Logstash and send to Elasticsearch in order to view logs in Kibana dashboard. So this is the directory where you'd like to add your test files like Apache or Nginx logs, or maybe your specific application logs, and then play with it in Filebeat and Logstash to understand the proper way of shipping the data. Now let's run the demo. So we're running it in very simple way, Docker Compose app. Now this will run all the containers described in Docker Compose YAML file. At the initial run, it probably will take some time because it needs to download all the images. I already have them, so for me it will take a minute. All containers are up, and now we will navigate to our local Kibana dashboard by going to http://127.0.0.1:5601. It will open Kibana dashboard. Let's click no, we don't want to improve. Let's go to Discover tab, and here we see the box of defining our first index pattern, and we also see that some index was already exists in our Elasticsearch. So we want to map the pattern. We go and do sample dash asterisk. Next step, let's pick up time filter field. Let's do it by the default. Create index pattern. And now navigate to Discover tab where you can find all our sample.log data. So the log file was read by Filebeat and shipped to Logstash. There it was parsed and sent to Elasticsearch, and now we see it in Kibana. We visualize it in Kibana. Okay, so all the sample.log data is here, and so the process is very simple. You can move on and continue from here. Add your logs, play with Filebeat conf to ship them, add your own grok filters to Logstash and check how it looks in Kibana. You will find all the links in the description of this video. Feel free to comment, and I hope you enjoyed the video and it will help you to start playing with these tools. It was Misha.